Hey there guys, Agent Casa here, aka JustGuyBro95, and before we start, this is going to be an unscripted video because I was never planning to make a video like this. Then again, most of my videos, if not all of them, are unscripted. I never really write scripts down for any of my rant videos or even discussion videos. I just do it off the top of my head because, well, I want you guys to know my true thoughts and stuff, whereas if I'm putting it down on a piece of paper, you know, I just feel like kind of robust and like I'm reading off a screen instead of putting my actual emotion into it and how I feel about these topics. But in this situation, I'm going to go on a bit of a rant because I was sitting down in my room. I was playing some Battlefront 2 with one of my boys. We were sitting there just playing co-op because you know, realistically speaking, I didn't want to play online. Well, he doesn't like playing online for Battlefront, and as you guys know, I upload heroes versus villains pretty regularly, I would say, for certain heroes, and I might start uploading some blaster heroes or blaster villains um, gameplays. But that's a different video. But in this one, you know, I saw a gentleman that was sitting there. The video is about a week old, and I never did sit down and watch it until tonight. And I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, I understand the lack of communication and being told about updates being postponed and people thinking that the update's going to get postponed again, which, you know, turns out it won't be, as long as nothing happens over the weekend. So therefore, say nothing happens tomorrow, we should be getting the Scarif update and the original trilogy Supremacy, which is what I'm mostly looking forward to, not just not just the new map and the locations and the skins, but I'm looking forward to the original trilogy Supremacy because then all modes will have a Supremacy and don't necessarily have to play Galactic Assault to play on maps like Endor, Yavin 4, you know, stuff like that, or even have to play on co-op because realistically speaking, in my opinion, co-op shouldn't even exist. But I'll talk about that in another video. But I'm sitting here, I'm watching this video. This guy was just saying that they're taking advantage of our loyalty. Don't get your hopes up for the new update in the end of the month. Don't be surprised if it's delayed again. And I'm sitting here and I'm just like, bro, I get you're frustrated. Trust me, I do. Don't get me wrong. But have you ever been in the NBA 2K community? Now, if you watch this for Battlefront, if you watch my channel for Battlefront, you may be unaware of the NBA 2K community. It's a game I play. Honestly, I play this more. I play that game more than this game. Don't get me wrong. I still hop on and I get my games in regularly. I still have like 4 or 5 gameplays I can upload. Um, but that's a game that I play regularly with majority of my friends. This is how this channel became, well, started becoming what it was, and then I ended up stop uploading because I just had no desire to continue uploading until about maybe 3 months, about maybe a month and a half ago. But with that being said, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, have you ever been in the NBA 2K community? Because while yes, you may be hearing delays about Battlefront and shit like that, but at least you're hearing stuff about MB and Battlefront updates and shit. We hear nothing in the NBA 2K community. We hear nothing. Not a damn thing. If a patch drops, we're just like, oh, a new patch came out today. Cool. We don't hear a damn thing from a supposed community manager or development team or even producers even. Like, we don't hear anything from these guys. And so we're flying blind every freaking week. Like, for all we know, a new patch could come out tomorrow. And we would have no idea. Because they don't tell us diddly shit about new patches. And then you're sitting there saying that the community, that the Battlefront 2 is taking advantage of the player loyalty. Bruh, we as a 2K community have been taken advantage of for years. Okay? We've been freaking taken advantage of for years. Because you talking about sitting there saying that, they don't care about the community and shit like that, but yet they took out pay to win mechanics, did they not? They took out, they revamped the progression system. They took out, they brought in like new appearances, new heroes. They do all of these things for you guys, but yet we don't get shit. 2K promotes pay to win mechanics. 2K as a company is famous, along with EA and DICE. They're famous for their use of microtransactions. Like, seriously, new cards come out, people are dropping hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to get new packs. Why? Because 2K promotes it. They don't sit there and pretend, and they don't sit there and get rid of it. They promote the use of freaking pay-to-win mechanics. They sit there and they allow people to waste money on the game. And I know you're sitting there saying that, oh, you probably could get like in-game currency. Why, yes, we do. I will agree with that. But here's the thing. The in-game currency is so freaking scarce that you're basically forced to buy virtual currency. You're basically sitting there forced to buy virtual currency for the game when you can't even, because you don't make enough of it yourself. So I don't understand why the Battlefront community is up in arms over the fact that an update is delayed, and that people are crying over the fact that this shit, might be delayed longer, or they're taking advantage of players, bloody, 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 freaking, you know what I mean? Like, where do you get off with that? Because with your community transmissions, or the community transmissions, I shouldn't say yours, because I'm part of the Battlefront 2 community. I play the game. I'm not active on Twitter like that, because I mainly talk about basketball and other stuff on my mind. But anyways, when it comes to patches, when it comes to the community transmissions, at least you get told what's in your community transmissions. We don't hear anything. And when we do, it's very, very small. Like, they may tell us a visual fix, or they may tell like a simple bug fix that they put in. But the majority of the time, we have to figure out what they actually patched in an update. Majority of the time, we have to figure out what they put in the most recent update so that we can actually fully digest what they did. Like, I don't understand why the Battlefront community is so up in arms over something like this, but yet we as 2K community guys get treated far worse day in and day out for the last 4 years, give or take, because we haven't even had a community manager. You guys are lucky you have a community manager. We don't have that. We don't. I promise you guys, if you come to the Battlefront players, I challenge you, if you have NBA 2K, or if you want to play a basketball game, come be active in NBA 2K community. Come play our game. Come deal what we have to deal with. You will be thankful that you even heard an update saying that update's been delayed. You will be begging for those days back. When you don't hear about an update coming out, you will be begging for that back. Anyways, I try not to get too loud because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning here, and I'm trying to put this video out as fast as I can because this is supposed to be unscripted after all. And also, it's just a rant that I normally do every now and then, but I just decided not to. Anyways, that's all I got, guys. If you have more opinions or if you want to discuss more about this, do leave it in the comment section below. Like the video if you guys did enjoy. With that being said, I got nothing else. I'm out. Peace.